Back to the channel. It looks like the community is not happy with what's about to happen. It looks like it's final, and of course the revival plan has actually been updated and is final. This has been edited 8 times in the past 3 days. Before I get into that, I'm just going to go over this tweet and I'm going to show you stuff, show you a few things that people deem extremely fishy. Some people are saying that this is actually looks like the greatest scam in crypto history. That's not my personal words, but when I show you some of the comments and some of the things that people are saying in regards to the actual votes as well, it doesn't look good for Do Kwon. So let's get straight into it, guys. So Terra governance proposal to rename the existing network Terra Classic, Luna Classic, and rebirth a new Terra blockchain and Luna coin. Now, some of you guys may be already aware of that, but what I'm about to show you next gets very, very interesting, because I don't know if you guys remember, but when this was first proposed, many people were against it. He spoke as if it was already going to happen, already calling Luna Classic, already saying that this, everything's already live. All they need to do is vote on it now. People, I mean, if you saw the comments, undoubtedly it was, we do not want this. Even the Binance CEO was against this as well. But it seems like it will be going ahead. So have a look at this, guys. So view, we're going to get into this shortly. This proposal has broad support of the Terra builders, and these are all the builders below. If the proposal is successful, a final snapshot will be taken of the Terra Classic network. Now, listen to the language. They're already calling it Terra Classic, right? And I'm also going to touch on what this means for quote-unquote Terra Classic as well, and what could potentially happen with the new coin. So make your voice heard and cast your vote. Excited for this future and looking forward to rebuilding with the community. Now, there's something that I'm going to show you, and it also says, remember, Terra is more than UST, right? Which seems to be a slogan at the moment that Do Kwon's running with. But if we go down here, guys, in fact, this is actually going to help a lot of you, so I'll read this first. I know that this was answered in older tweets, but pre-depeg stakers and holders in big exchanges want clarification if they will receive the same treatment as stakers holders of Luna official wallets. Clear communication is really important now. He replies, yes. And so this is where things get interesting, right? So Do Kwon's been accused of fake votes, right? This person says he tweeted and it started with 11 million votes for yes, right? And this was apparently 8 mins in, right? If we go down again, why does the voting begin with 11 million votes on yes? So it's not looking good for Do Kwon at the moment. To be honest with you, it looks like this is going to happen, with or without the consensus of everybody anyway. It looked like that from the start. It looked like he already had his mind made up. And then we have a few people in the cryptocurrency space learn to walk away. Let's go down. I mean, it doesn't look good, guys. Honestly, if I was going to look at this objectively, it doesn't look good. But let's get straight into this now. Again, thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date with all my recent videos. Remember, guys, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice. So always make sure to do your own independent research. Let's get into the Terra ecosystem revival plan 2. This is updated and final. And as I said to you guys at the start, this has been edited 8 times in the past 3 days. Let's read. This is from Do Kwon. This will be a living document to coordinate the new network launch with the community. Details are subject to change. This document has been edited in conjunction with input from the Terra Builders Alliance and has endorsement of both the TBA and TFL. Motivation. While UST has been the central narrative of Terra's growth story over the last year, the distribution of UST has led to the development of one of the strongest developer ecosystems in crypto. The Terra ecosystem and its community are worth preserving, and I went over this with you guys a few days ago, so I'm going to summarize this, and we're just going to go into the key points, and then we're going to talk about what this actually means for Terra Classic and the new coin. So Terra app ecosystem contains hundreds of developers working on everything from DeFi to fungible labor markets, state-of-the-art infrastructure, and community experience. Terra Station has a large install base with 1 million plus users across the world, although this stressed strong brand recognition and name that almost everyone in the world will have heard about. Now, this is where we have to stop, right? So, although distress, strong brand recognition and name that almost everyone in the world will have heard about. Now, it's not necessarily for the right reasons. The reason why people know about Terra, well, the people mainly now know about Terra because of the 100% wipeout. The people before, they knew about Terra. Yes, they believed it was a strong project, and undoubtedly that we can't argue with that. It definitely was a strong project, and that's my personal opinion as well. However, this image, this brand has to be revived, and I don't personally believe it can be revived by just printing a new coin. Now, who knows, looking back 10 years from now, this could literally be the best decision ever, right? We don't know that. As it stands, he's sticking to his guns. The Terra team is obviously backing him. The developers are backing him. And obviously, they're going to do what they believe is in best interest for the ecosystem as a whole. I guess from the standpoint of stakeholders, people that have been investing, especially people that have invested early, their opinions are going to be different because they already have such a stake in what's currently happening, right? And we can debate about that on another video, but let's get straight into it. So this whole brand recognition thing and a strong brand is questionable, because what happens over the next few weeks and months will determine the outcome of this brand's image. Will this be quote unquote the greatest scam or the greatest, the greatest scam in crypto history, or will this be the biggest bounce back, the biggest revival, the biggest comeback in crypto history, right? That story is yet to be written. So let's continue. USD peg failure is Terra DAO hack moment, a chance to rise up anew from the ashes. So let's summarize, and then we're going to get straight into Luna and talk about what this means. So create a new Terra chain without the algorithmic stablecoin, the old chain to be called Terra Classic, and the coin to be Luna Classic, and new chain to be called Terra Token Luna. Luna to be airdropped across Luna Classic stakers, Luna Classic holders, residual USD holders, and essential app developers of Terra Classic. TFL's wallet will be removed in the whitelist for the airdrop, making Terra a fully community-owned chain. Allocate a large portion of token distribution in providing emergency runaway for existing Terra DApp developers. Align interests of devs with the long-term success of the ecosystem. Network security to be incentivized with token inflation. Target staking rewards of 7% per annum. Now, I'm not going to get into all of this stuff, guys. Token distribution, I guess we can do this on another video, etc. But first, I just want to talk about what does this mean, right? And I'm not going to be someone to just shoot down this plan, from the get-go, because like I said, years from now, we could be saying, wow, this is one of the best decisions and the biggest comebacks of cryptocurrency history, right? So I'm not just going to, just throw dirt on this from the get-go, but from the outside looking in, the community does not agree with this at large, right? And we could talk about the votes, etc. So far, again, it doesn't really look, if we compare the comments with the 11 million votes in 8 minutes or something, I can't comment on that. I don't know what's going on, but it doesn't look good. But let's just talk about what will potentially happen. Now, I personally think that Terra Luna, Luna Classic as is now known, I think that will turn into a SHIB type project. I'm not going to say meme coin to begin with, but it could be a rise from the ashes. That coin could actually make a lot of people very, very rich. We could see a pump at any point in history. That could be a week from now. That could be a month from now. That could be a few years from now. I don't know, but I personally believe at some point that project is going to pump, right? Similar to what we saw with Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, the list goes on, Ethereum Classic, the list goes on and on and on, Bitcoin Cash, right? So that's what I believe personally will happen with Luna Classic, right? But the new coin, I'm not 100% sure how that project is going to do, just because people, are they going to have the same level of confidence in this new coin than they did in Luna? I don't know if that's going to be the case. I think that this could be a project that is maybe down or not doing anything for a good, maybe even 3 to 5 years and then pumps. Or it could be a project that pumps straight away and then you see it dump and then stay stagnant for a few years, etc., depending on what, you know, actually happens with the overall project. But as it stands, I'm not sure that Duquan, the Terra ecosystem, etc. I'm not sure if they have the hearts and minds of the people. I mean, let me know in the comment section, how do you feel about how they're dealing with this? Are you bullish on Luna, right? Do you believe they're doing the right thing? Are you just in this for the money and you don't care? Let me know in the comment section. But the broader consensus that I see from the outside looking in is people aren't happy. So I don't know how this new coin is going to do well when, you know, essentially the actual situation hasn't yet been rectified, right? That, you know, so I don't know, guys. I'm going to be, you know, watching from afar. It's going to be interesting to see the developments. But again, the greatest scam in crypto history or the biggest comeback in crypto history. Who knows? Let's vote below, right? Vote below. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. More Luna videos coming soon. Until the next update, guys, seize the day.